Morning everybody, welcome back to the Rebuild Ranch. Today what we're going to do is finish up that bike stand we started the other day. So what we're going to do is mount the front wheel chock, build a ramp for the back end so that we can roll it up onto the stand. Of course it's just on 4 casters down low on the floor. It's up on some sawhorses right now so we can get some work done on it. But we'll get it all mounted up, all painted, and then we'll put the bike on here, show you what it looks like finished, so we can actually get to work on bikes. I'm sure most of you aren't here to watch me work on the shop. Anyways, without further ado, let's get back on it. Hang around. I've established that I want these holes 7 inches back from the front. Now we'll see if I actually got the holes in the right place. Look at that. Beautiful. That'll work. Okay, that's all I need to do with that for now. Okay, what I've decided to do here with our ramp end, I'm going to use a couple of these big barn door type hinges. I'm going to mount them underneath, one on either side. Then I'll affix the ramp to here, and then I'm going to make this pin, I'm going to grind the end off, make this pin removable so that I can just pull the pin and take the ramp out of the way. It's just not my way when I'm trying to work. So that's the next step, is grind these hinges off, mount them, make the ramp. Okay, after about an hour over in the dark side, beating away on these hinges, one thing I didn't know if anybody is using any of these old barn style hinges for anything, the pins for the hinge aren't a continuous hinge like they are on a door hinge. They're pressed in from each side, and then there's no way of getting them off. I ground the heads off and attempted to push the pin out, and then realized it wasn't going anywhere. What I had to do was ended up cutting them through here with the cut-off saw, bandsaw, cut them here, and then took the hinge all apart, knocked all the pins out. Anyways, made a couple of angled hinge pins that I can put through. I'm going to screw these from the bottom, one on either side. Then I'm going to put my ramp on so it can go to wherever the ground needs to be level with the ground. When I want to remove it, I just pull the pins out of the hinges and take off the ramp and put it outside. I'm going to just screw this all together now. I'll just let you watch while I do that. I've got some number 10 screws here to put the hinge on with. They're just a little longer than my decking, but all I'll do is take those and just grind them off flush with the surface, and then we'll paint them up. So I'll get on with that, and you can follow along. Very nice. I'll flip that over and we'll see how that goes. There. That'll adjust to the ground height. I'll take my grinder and take these off. Be a nice easy transition up onto the ramp. Okay, I'll go over to the dark side, get the grinder, come right back. I'll go get a cut-off wheel and change the wheels out so I can cut these off first. No sense grinding off a 1/2 inch of screw. So it'll sit on the ground, I can ride the bike up on there, and then once I get in place, I can pull my pins. Once it's on the ground, it'll be easier. There we go. And take the ramp off. I'll leave it like that, off to paint it. Excellent. So our little cheapo wheel chock that I got from Princess Auto here in Canada, which is equivalent to Harbor Freight in the US. And Europe, I don't know what you have over there. Maybe somebody can make a comment and tell me what an equivalent thing is. It's definitely not #1 grade, but it'll work just fine. It was on sale, it was like 50 bucks, so pretty cheap. Anyways, comes with all the hardware to hook it up. Little spacers for underneath where this has a bit of a flange on the bottom to support that so you don't squash it flat. Little spacers came with the hardware, carriage bolts, and nuts and washers. So we'll get all those in there and get that done up, throw the ramp on, put it on the ground. I'm ready to add one bike. I did forget that we need to put our rings in to tie the bike down. It's sitting here now. It's okay on the stand for now. It was not going to just fall over, but it definitely needs tie downs on it. So I'll go get those. I think they're over on the dark side. This bike's covered with dust. It's been sitting over there. It's going to be great. Clean it up and get going. Anyways, that's about it for that build, except the rings. But that's not anything huge. Thanks for coming along, and now let's get back on the bike. Okay, just a quick finish up. Rings are installed. Rings are installed now. Bike's on there nice and firm. And just give her a little spin so you can see how she turns around here. Make sure my wheel brakes are off. There we go, work ready.